both phenomenal and numinous. This being known, nothing further shall remain for you to know. Krishna is just here, Bhagavad Gita, perfect. You don't need anything else. How many friends telling? Just here apply, read here Bhagavad Gita, apply. You'll go back to Godhead. I told last week, Jesus Christ said, I know so many things, but you are not ready. He said that. But here Krishna is telling, if you know this, you don't need anything to know. You'll attain the perfection. So all the Christians have to come and hear this. Yes or no? In the book of John, Jesus Christ said, I know so many things, but you're not ready. And now, when every time you say, wherever I go, people are less. Why people are less? If you go to cinema hall, full. If you go to basketball, full. Football, full stadiums. That's, what is it? The pop singer, 60,000 people. When I come to Hare Krishna, 20 people. Why? Krishna is telling, out of many thousands of men, one may endeavor for perfection. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yata siddhe. Yatatam siddhanam kaschinmam veti tattvata. Out of millions and millions of people, only one person is interested in me. Out of such millions of people, only one person will know me in truth. Wow. So there are so many primary schools in America. Every nook and corner there is a primary school. But there are very few universities that offer PhD. Agree or not? So you are coming to Krishna consciousness means you are going to do PhD in spirituality. Naturally, there will not be many people. You go to any university, any faculty, there will be 4 people doing PhD, 6 people doing PhD. That's it. But you go to any primary school, a secondary school, once the school is over, 100 buses will come and take all the children. Most of the children, once the high school is over, they will drop. Very few people do the PhD. So you have come to reading Bhagavad Gita means you are already doing PhD. Very few people will be there. Don't worry. How many friends tell? Now, Krishna is telling the 4th verse to 12th verse. Krishna is telling, I am everywhere. What is Krishna telling? I am everywhere. This is actually 4th to 12th. Sometimes we think, Krishna is somewhere. Sun is there in the sky. But in the morning you get up, hey, sun came. Where is the sun? In the window. Sun is not in the window. In the form of sunshine, is all pervasive. Sun doesn't come to the window. Who comes? Sunlight comes. So likewise, Krishna is there very far. Pola Vrindavan. But in the form of energies, he is everywhere. That is what Krishna is telling. Krishna's expansion is 3 Vishnus. Vishnus, from Balramji comes all the 3 Vishnus. But Balramji is also an expansion of Krishna. Vishnu statri nirupani pursaksham yado vidu ekantamata srishtir ditiyam andasamsitam trutiyam garbhabhutastam tani sacha vimutyate. So Lord Krishna is telling, Bhumirapo analo vai kammuno buddhireva chahankar itiyam me bhinna prakritashtala. Arjuna, my Maya is spread over in how many ways? Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, ego. My Maya. That is Krishna. Sometimes people say, why you worship Krishna? Nobody said this is my Maya. Krishna is telling, Bhumira Panlavayo, Kammana Buddhirivacha. This entire my Maya is spread. Can you see there is one word here, mind. Your mind is also Maya. Not your Maya, Krishna's Maya. So mind is there only to make you feel sad. You think I am pure devotee. Oh, really? Mind says, what about the thing that you did 15 years ago? What about this desire? What about that desire? Are you still pure devotee? He said, no. Okay, very good. So, mind is there only to humble you, frustrate you. So, so your ego is also Krishna's Maya only. Intelligence is also Krishna's Maya. So, this world means Bhumira, so there's 8, 1 to 5 Panchabutas, earth, water, fire, air, ether, 5. And they have a Pancha Tanmatras. You know, you know, uh, 5 senses. Okay, we'll go this way. You have 5 senses. 5 knowledge acquiring senses, 5 working senses. What are the knowledge acquiring senses? Eyes, nose, ears, tongue, skin, 5. And by working senses, hands, legs, anus, anus and genitals, and mouth, 10. And they have 5 sense objects. For eyes, seeing, ears, hearing, tongue, taste, nose, smell, skin, touch. How many? 15. Plus add 8. How many? 23. And this is all because of Mahatattva. How many? So you remove them, then you will see Krishna. Actually, you will see Super Soul. So some people do that. They try to remove everything to see the Super Soul. No? Sometimes they add one more element. That. So Mahatattva means 3 modes of mental nature, of course. So what is Krishna telling? Okay, you go to the ocean, big ocean, from me. You see the sky, Krishna says, from me. You remove everything, who is controlling this? Krishna. How many of you understand? Not like Krishna plays on the flute, I like it. No. Bhumra Parlavakam, Budrevach Ankar Mityame, Bhinna Prakrutashtala. But this is my separate energy. It is not from my internal, this is separated. Mahamaya. But Grand Krishna is telling, very nice. But what about me, Krishna? They're all there. What about you're also from me, sir? Aparayam nitastanyam prakritim vidyame param jevagutu mahabhavo yaye dandhayate jagat. There is another superior energy of mind, comprises all the living entities. All the living entities also from Krishna only. They try to control the material nature. In the childhood, how many of you played business? You played business game? And in the business game you play, and you buy post office mine, airport mine, and one guy put 3, pay tax. How much? 300 rupees. So you'll be paying. You're winning. Everyone is falling into your cities and they're paying tax. Suddenly your mother comes. Hey, tomorrow exam is there. Band karo. So they say they close. Then you'll all count. How much your money? 3,200. For me, 5,800. So mom goes go away. And same thing here also. 20 years later, I have one apartment there, one apartment here, one apartment there, and they pay rent. But because you're working very hard, your appears real. Some some years later, you'll give all the money to somebody else. They will take it, and you'll not be there. From 3D, you'll go to 2D photo. You'll go into the photo, there's a garland. And you'll go nowhere. Even if you take birth next door, they cannot recognize you. How many of you agree?
Yes, Prabhuji.
What is our problem? We want to control this world. Devotees also, I am your servant of servant. Oh, I am your servant. Okay, then you do this. Ye karo, wo karo. For obeisances. And yes, Guru Maharaj, very amazing. What can I do for you? I'm your servant. No, I'm your servant. All right, keep on doing it. So somehow we want to control. As long as we have this nature, Krishna says you stay here only. Actually, Bhagavad Gita is not easy. Application is not easy. Understanding is not easy. But now Krishna is telling, all the created beings have their source in these two natures. Of all that is material, all that is spiritual in this world. Know for certain, I am both origin and dissolution. As everything, Arjuna, I am the origin, I am creating it. I am also destroying it. Krishna is extraordinary actually. That's why, what is that? Bhagavad Gita is called Gita Upanishad. The essence of entire Vedic literature. Vedanta, Veda, Anta. How many Vedas? 4 Vedas.
4.
Vedas end, Upanishads start. How many Upanishads? Minimum 108. But all this, so Vedas end, you take Vedas and Upanishads, you mix them, you grind them, filter them, 1 glass of juice will come. What is the juice? Bhagavad Gita. Gitopnishat. Sarvopanishado gavo dugna gopala nandana. Ardovotsa sudhirvokna dugdam gitamratam mahat. What is the essence? Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is using Arjuna as a calf and milking the Veda, the cow of Upanishads and Vedas. What is the milk that is coming out? Bhagavad Gita. And there Krishna is telling, hey, I am creating it. I am also this 24 elements. I am the one. My separate energy. Then what about me living in tea? You're also separated. But you're tatastha. Lord Chaitanya told this. What is that? Antaranga Shakti. Yogamaya. Spiritual. That is also from me. Bahiranga Shakti. Mahamaya. The 24 elements. That is from me. In between these two, Jiva, we. You're also from me. So in a liberated state, you will be in Yogamaya. In a conditioned state, you will be in Mahamaya. You will know Jiva can never become God. I'm going to understanding. That point one has to be clear. In a liberated state, you will be under Yogamaya. That's why we worship Radharani actually. She takes us. In a conditioned state, you will be under Durga. Middle world. So Jiva has to be either somebody's control always, somebody's influence always. But Jiva can never become God. One has to be very clear. Now Krishna is telling the famous verse, Mattah parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhanam jaya mai sarvamidam brotam sutre manigana iva. There is, Krishna made very clear. Not only is telling here in 7th chapter, 11th chapter he shows universal form. That is Krishna. How many of understanding? Mattah parataram nanya. There is no superior truth beyond me. Like when you see my necklace, you're all wearing this tulsi mala. Behind the tulsi mala, there is a thread. The thread is not visible. But thread is there. Because thread is there, they're all. So scientists say Big Bang. Where is the bang, first of all? So, actually, Britannic, this scientific, they say, till this day, no theory has been accepted for the creation till this day. Not in Darwin theory. But one time, the Prithakaran Prabhu, he ran a 2-year serial in Fox News, Fox TV, based on Bhagavatam, how everything is created. So many people appreciated him. Amazing. And looking like foolproof. So, what is Krishna telling? Mattah parataram nanyat kinchid asti dhananjaya. Maisaramidam protam sutre maniganaya. I am the superior truth. I am running the material world. I am running the spiritual world. Behind the what is that? microcosmic principles, macrocosmic principles behind that laws of conservation of energy, kinetic energy, that energy, this energy. I am there. This is being run by me, not Big Bang. So Krishna is telling that. Now how to see Krishna? If Krishna is the thread and he's actually he's covered. Krishna is not visible. Naham Prakash Sarvasya Yogamaya Samutta. Is covered by Yogamaya. Krishna is, unless you're a pure devotee, you cannot see Krishna. So, so Krishna is telling that here he is the source of everything. And how to see Krishna? 8 to 12 verse. How to see Krishna? I am the taste of the water. When you drink water, when you drink water, I'm very thirsty. Somebody gives a glass of water, you'll drink it. How is it? That sweetness. Krishna says, I am the taste. Prabhasmi says Surya. When you get up in the morning, one ray comes and hits you. Then that is Krishna. The ray of sun is Krishna, ray of moon is Krishna. So in other words, when a ray hits you in the morning, that is Krishna's call to you, hey, come back. When you taste the water, oh, this is Krishna. When you get a ray of sun, moon on you, it is Krishna's call to you. And Brahmasmi says Surya. Pranavastara Vedeshu, Om. That Om is also me. But Om is impersonal representation. Personal representative of Krishna is Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. And Pranavastara Vedeshu, Dake Paurusham Nushu. I am the sound of either. I am the sound of either and ability of a man. If somebody is very successful, who is behind them? Krishna. So we should not become envious. Based on their good karma. Okay, you have some good karma, Krishna. This world is action and reaction. Okay, Elon Musk, he must have given a lot of charity. So he got a lot of money. So who is behind that? Krishna. So somebody is a president. So he did something. So, he has Krishna's empowerment. For some time only, not long time. So, I'm the taste of the water, the light of the sun and moon, symbol Om, and Vedic mantras and the sound of either and ability of the man. How to see Krishna everywhere? Creation reminds us of Krishna in two ways. Krishna is the source of creation. Krishna is within creation. This should know. Krishna, who has created the creation? Krishna. Between every atom is there. Behind everything is there. You should understand that. But again, 9th chapter Bhagavad Gita, he is there with when creation was not there, he was also there. How many of you understand? Creation was not there, he was there. When creation is there, he is there. That's why Bhagavatam says, I'm going to film a spider web, cobweb. When the cobweb was not there, spider was there. When the cobweb was made, spider is in one corner. And everyone is coming, the spider, it keeps on eating. After some time, people realize, hey, this is a deadly web. And no insect comes. Then the spider, what it will do? It will unwind that web. And it'll eat the entire web. Then it will go to a different place. So likewise, Krishna is one with the creation. Krishna is different from the creation. How am I understanding? It's called Lord Chaitanya postulated this doctrine, Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. Simultaneously one with the creation, different from creation. And what is that word? Achintya, you cannot perceive it. Inconceivable. How inconceivable is one with the creation, how is different from creation? Bricks and cement is not Krishna, but bricks and cement comes from Krishna. Simple thing, you cannot understand Krishna. As simple as that. Understanding or not? So now, after that, the verse 13th to 19th. So okay, we'll see that. Now Krishna tells some more things. I am the fragrance of earth. Punyo gandha prativya. When rain comes, you get a good smell. This is that's me. I am the origin of seed of all existence. You know. So behind everything, a flower, everything, who is origin? Krishna says it's me. I am the intelligence of the intelligent. Somebody is very intelligent, A and B, A, C, A, whatever. Krishna says that intelligence is me. And our promise of the powerful man. People are very, they are powerful. It's Krishna. And balam balotam chaham. Somebody is very strong, Olympic medal. Who is behind them? Krishna. And kamaraga vivarjitam. This is the word. And the sex life which is not contrary to religious principles. Krishna is telling, please get married and give birth to children. But Krishna is telling, don't go for extramarital affairs. If you get married and give birth to children, in fact, that is good karma, punya. Why? You are doing God's duty of bringing people to this world. I'm going to understand. Prabhupada writes in this translation, there is nothing wrong getting married and giving birth to children and making them Krishna conscious. Perfect. But no extramarital affairs. I'm going to understand. So then Krishna says, know that all states of being, be they of goodness, passion, ignorance, are manifested by my energy. I am in one sense everything, but I am independent. I am not under the modes of matter nature, for they, on contrary, are within me. Krishna using three modes, Sattva, Tama, Rajogunas, Maya. Krishna is not in Maya. Again and again and again, Krishna says, you have a car, you will use it. Car will not control you, you will control the car. Krishna is not in Maya. Krishna uses Maya. Mama Maya Duratyaya. How many friends understand? So, and Krishna is telling you, see, deluded by three modes, goodness, passion, ignorance. The whole world does not know me. We am above three modes and inexhaustible. And again, see, this powerful verse. This divine energy of mine, consisting of three modes of metal nature, is very difficult to overcome. Maya, very difficult. Daiviyesha Gunamayi, Maya Duratya. Daiviyesha Gunamayi, Maya Duratya. Mamaya Prapadyante, Maya Meda Tarandate. Actually, I want to stop here and tell you something interesting. You are ready? Some people in India, Maya means Durga actually. Some people worship Durga Devi. And they say, my mother, please remove me, leave me. Not remove me, I'm sorry. What they pray to Durga? You leave me. Durga says, that is not my duty, sir. My duty is to hold on to you. Trust me, there are people in India, there is an organization, they worship Durga with the desire, please, you leave me. I can tell the name also, but anyway. First of all, it is exactly like you go to the exam hall and the invigilator comes and you give him 100 rupees. I put the book there, can you bring it? I'll leave it 2 more 100 rupees. We'll give you 1,000 rupees. The invigilator will take the money and they'll book you. Yes or no? So Durga's duty is to keep you here. Even if you pray, she'll not let you go. Because that is not her duty. What is her duty? To keep on tempting you. There's a book called Brihad Bhagavatam where Gopakumar is liberated. He goes to the outer covering of the universe. Means the door is open, he is going out. Maya comes. Hey, where are you going? I'm going. Hey, where? Krishna. I am Krishna's sister only. Stay here and take some rest. Nice fruits either there is definitely not let me go. So that is her duty to keep on tempting you. And our people worship her nicely. She says, no, what do you want? Green card. I'll give it, but stay here. I know people after getting green card 2 months they died actually. In 1 year somebody died. And what is the use of the green card? I'm not telling don't get the green card, but Durga's duty is not to let you go. Till the last minute she'll try for you. How many of you understanding? That because she's part of this. She's also into this. She's also into this. So, but who can remove you from the 3 modes? The person who is above 3 modes. How many of you understanding? One day, actually, I was doing my Wednesday call. This is probably 20 years ago. And very close, I saw one spider came and made a web close to the ground. I was doing my class and it made a web and left. One insect came. This insect is walking like this, unknown to what is happening around. But then what happened? The back of the insect touched the web. And the insect got stuck. This insect got stuck. Immediately spider came and attacked the insect. The insect is very big, the spider is small. Then spider thought, no, no. But spider became scared. Then spider understood, look, this guy is struggling. As he struggles more, he'll be more entangled. Anyway, he'll die. Then I'll kill him. The spider went back and was waiting. I was looking. And what I did, I stopped my class for 1 minute and I said, "Daughter." When I did like this insect flew away from there, breaking all the threads. That's when I understood. For somebody to release you from Maya, they should not be in Maya. Krishna is not in Maya, but it is his Maya. How many of you understanding? So it is his Maya. So for that reason, so Krishna is telling, Daiviyesha Gunamayi Mamamaya Durateya. Krishna is cautioning you. Hey, it is not easy to become free from Maya. Actually, real goal of spiritual life is not to get initiated, not to get second initiation, not to become a sannyasi. What is the goal of life? Spiritual life? Become free from Maya. What is that? Become free from Maya. And what is the easiest way? Bhakti yoga. What is the easiest way? Other yogas, it's not that much easy. Bhakti yoga, because Krishna, my Lord, please get me out. Krishna says, all right. Narsimha Swami comes and asks Prahlad, what do you want? My Lord, I want to serve you free from the influence of Maya. Narsimha Swami, great. Pure bhakti. When you are practicing, that's why in bhakti tradition we don't speak of liberation. Why? When you are practicing pure bhakti, in next few chapters it will come. Mam chaya vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samtite tan brahma bhuya kalpate. If you are practicing pure bhakti, in 1 minute you are liberated. If you are practicing pure bhakti, you are liberated. No other desire. What is your desire? Serve Krishna only. Then you are liberated. Brahma bhuya kalpate. That's why Lord Chaitanya never spoke about liberation. What he spoke? He spoke about love of God. Love of God means start with bhakti, which will culminate in prema. Then there's Maya. The moment you practice pure bhakti, you're already liberated. It doesn't mean whether you're here or there. One day Prabhupada was walking, and the devotees took Prabhupada, and they ended up in remote corner of Manhattan. And suddenly they saw rats, so much stool everywhere. Prabhupada, sorry, Prabhupada, this is all, no, we brought you wrong place. I said, no, Vaikuntha, this is all spiritual world. Prabhupada is seeing spiritual world. Because in overall, for the covering is removed. For Prabhupada, is seeing spiritual world. But for them, they are seeing the stool. Is that they think seeing Maya. Our friends tell me. So, uh, you want to become, what is the goal of spiritual life? Become free from Maya. Who can release you from Maya? Krishna. For that, what we have to do? Bhakti. Mam cha yogya vicharana bhakti yogena sevate. How to do bhakti? Starting with the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Lord Chaitanya has given the easiest process. Just perform bhakti yoga and eat prasad. And Ekadasi, pizza, pasta, no problem. But do sadhana. But wait until Krishna releases you. When Krishna feels compassionate, ayo, Krishna can release you next second. It's up to Krishna. But it is a Krishna's energy. Ready? Now, that is about, so we saw 4 to 12 verses. What is the conclusion? Everything is Krishna's energy. The 24 elements are from Krishna. We living entities are from Krishna. And the Maya, 3 modes covering us is Krishna. To secure release, we need to take shelter of Krishna. Our friends. But Krishna says, but very interestingly, some people accept Krishna, some people reject Krishna. Who are those people who accept Krishna? Who are those people who reject Krishna? We'll see that. You know? Namam dushkritano mooda prapadyante naradhama maya bharta jnana asurim bhavamasrita. 4 types of people don't accept Krishna. Who? People dushkritano, grossly foolish. Prapadyante naradhama, lowest to the mankind. Maya bharta jnana, whose knowledge is taken away. MA, BA, PhD purposes. Even if you are PhD, then why you don't accept Krishna? Your knowledge is taken away. And the last one, Asurim, atheistic, demoniac. Krishna is telling they don't come to me. For the 4 people who don't come to Krishna, Mudha, fools. And the lowest to the mankind. And whose knowledge is taken away. Prabhupada says this. Today, don't feel bad, but this Swayam Bhagavan Kesa Maharaj says, the universities, they convince you, you are this body. What is university telling? You are this body. If you make money, you'll be happy. If you go for sense enjoyment, you'll be happy. Exactly what Bhagavad Gita is teaching, they teach opposite. You do that engineering, they teach this engineering. And they convince you, you're this body. How many of you agree? After studying this many years, we are all convinced we are this body. Suddenly one day we came to Krishna consciousness, you're not this body. They are telling we are not, we are this body. And if you make money, you'll be happy. What is the goal of university? Get a job. When you get a job, you make money. You make money, what you will do? You'll enjoy. Enjoy with whom? You'll enjoy the senses and the people you love most. In other words, university is telling you, you are this body, make money, you'll be happy. Am I right or not? Let us be honest. So, their knowledge is taken away. Actually, one scientist says, throughout my life, I worked on electron and proton, and I retired now in this old age, ready to die. I am trying to understand the force behind electron proton God. But throughout my life, I didn't think of it. So asurim, atheistic, that type of people, they don't surrender to Krishna. They don't accept Krishna actually. Understanding or not? Now, who are the four people who reject? Engrossed hard workers. Morning 4 o'clock also you see so many cars going. Busy, busy. Eating, mating, sleeping, and defending. Uncivilized people and misled intellectuals and demoniac nature. Goal of life means eat, sleep, mate, and defend. So, mm, so engrossed hard workers, for them life means eat, mate, sleep, and defending. Uncivilized people, uncivilized people means for them life is all you know ahara nidra bhai and misled intellectuals. What is misled intellectuals? Prabhupada went to Russia. Professor Katowski and Professor, there was KGB was behind Prabhupada, wherever Prabhupada went. And Professor, all right, let me talk to this professor. He's also under KGB, he's supporting the government. He said, I want to talk to you. Professor, no problem. Professor, you are not this body. Katowski said, I am this body. I am this body made up of elements. Once I die, everything is finished. Prabhupada said, let us end our conversation right now. So he's a professor, very big professor, but he doesn't know the fundamentals. So then what is the end result? Cycle of birth and death. But Chaturvida bhajanti mam jana sukrutino arjuna. Artho jigyasa ardharth jnani cha vartash. Four people approach Krishna to do bhakti. They are not pure devotees, but they are favorable, they are pious people. Who are those? Distressed. Who are those people? Very interesting. All those people who come to Krishna consciousness, 80% before coming to Krishna consciousness, they end up in some problem. Some problem, some. Oh. Suddenly that day your friend will take you to temple. Oh, you get some relief. Kirtan is amazing. Prasad is amazing. Wow, yes, yes, yes. So 80% of people who come to Krishna consciousness, they are in all ortho category, distressed category. Some 20% inquisitive. My life is going on well. What is behind it? So people who are distressed, Gajendra, was example for a distressed category. Gajendra, one day he went for an excursion, picnic. And what happened? He went with his wife and kids, ministers. And their life is very powerful man, Gajendra. He got into the waters and a crocodile caught him. Who caught him? He said, he was all enjoying with his wives. They were splashing water on him, he was splashing water on them, and the kids. He was loving it. The ministers were splashing water on him. Happy days are here again. Suddenly he said, hey, somebody caught my feet. Woo, everyone went out. Everyone went out. Immediately they left him. Because end of the day, it is your life, right? Everyone went out and then said, once they are comfortable, what happened? Gajendra is also a very powerful person. Somebody was holding my leg. Thank God, I was not part of it. And don't worry, I'll come out. I pulled Krishna's arrangement. It didn't work out. He tried. Then that, because it's already evening, they have to go, everyone. Don't worry, you try, you don't try, we'll pull you out. And all the elephants, they stood in a row, holding the tail with the trunk. Finally, the ministers, they were all holding Gajendra, come. Krishna's arrangement, nobody could pull him out. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. 3 days they could pull him out. Then they said, we tried our best. children have to go to school. The minister said, you have to run the kingdom. And the wife said, we have to take care of the household affairs. We have to cook. Children are hungry. Gajendra said, what about me? We tried, you stay here. First time Gajendra understood, I come alone, I go alone. Nobody will come with me. This is not Gajendra's story. It is our story. So Gajendra was a distressed guy, but he fought. Then he fought. But the problem, Gajendra was in water, no food. Elephant was getting the blood, sorry, the crocodile was getting the blood, but he was in water. He fought for 800 years, close to 1,000 years. Then he became weak. Then he understood. The crocodile was becoming stronger. Then he understood, no, I'll not live. Then the fear entered. Namo namaste akila karanaya, nishkaranaya, bhuta karanaya. So my Lord, the cause of all causes. The source of everything. Please help me. And he plucked that lotus and Narayana Kalguru Bhagavan Namaste. Please save me. Stressed. And he approached Krishna not for pure bhakti. He approached Krishna for life. So, Artho Jignasu, inquisitive. Whether I get up in the morning or not, sun comes. Seasons are changing. Who is maintaining? Who is behind it? Inquisitive, Jignasu. Who is example for Jignasu? Ma? Sages of Naimisharanya headed by Sonagrishi. True, thank you. They were inquisitive. 18 Puranas were spoken by Suta Goswami to the sages of Naimisharanya. They would inquire. Bhagavatam also. And what is the next one? Desire of wealth. So they come to temple. My Lord, give me a little job. F1 to H1. H1 to green card. Green card to citizenship. So they want wealth. Who is example for wealth? Dhruv Maharaj. Today they did a very nice thing. I don't think anybody is more greedy than Dhruva, He wanted a kingdom bigger than his great grandfather, Brahma. Grandfather is Swayambhu Manu, one universe. But Dhruva knew his great grandfather kingdom is bigger than grandfather's. So he wanted a kingdom bigger than his great grandfather. But when he saw Vishnu put conch shell on his head. He said, I don't need anything. Kachan Vichinvan Aditi Ratnam Swamin Krudardosmi Varam Nayache. But Vishnu still gave him a pole star. If Vishnu said, during the dissolution, your Brahma's planet will be destroyed, but not your planet. And the last one is Jnani, knowledgeable person. They have knowledge, but they approach Krishna for more knowledge. Who is that? 4 Kumaras. Who is that? 4 Kumaras. And also Sukadeva Goswami, sometimes they mention. 4 Kumaras, they know, they already have knowledge, but they approach Krishna for more knowledge. So 4 types of people they reject Krishna, 4 types of people approach Krishna. So, but there Krishna says,
Prabhu, what is the difference between inquisitiveness and searching for absolute knowledge?
Inquisitive means you have some knowledge. You are curious. Okay. It is like your life is going on smoothly, but I get up in the morning. Whether I get up in the morning, sun comes, whether or not sun rises in the morning, the seasons are changing. Who is behind this? So you're inquisitive. Then somebody will give you Bhagavad Gita. But Jnani means he already read Bhagavad Gita, but he wants more knowledge.
Oh, thank you, Prabhu.
He's looking for Bhagavatam.
Okay.
You know the point?
Got it, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you. So, distressed, desire of wealth, inquisitive and searching for God. That's the thing. You know. Now, but Krishna speaks a little thing here. See what Krishna says about Jnani. Of these, the one who is in full knowledge, who is always engaged in pure devil service, is the best. For I am very dear to him, he is dear to me. So the Jnani, who is actually performing bhakti, is best. Krishna is telling he is very dear to me. Wow, amazing. You know. So, of all these devotees, but Jnani is also not pure devotee actually. He is still looking for knowledge. Of all these devotees, all these devotees are undoubtedly magnanimous souls. But who is situated in knowledge of me, I consider to be just like myself, being engaged in my transcendental service, is sure to attain me, the highest and most perfect goal. You know? So Krishna is telling, that's why if you approach Krishna, not out of sentiment, but with knowledge, means you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Not like you like flute, that's why you're worshipping Krishna, you like bow and arrow, you like worship Ram. No. I know why I'm worshipping Krishna. You know? So what is that? If you approach Krishna not out of sentiment, but with proper knowledge, Krishna says that person is like me. Krishna considers you equal to me. You know, what is that? That's why a person who approaches Krishna takes initiation. That person, Krishna says, he is as good as me because he is going to come back to me. Krishna Bhakti means, let me tell you, Krishna doesn't say I am Supreme Personality of Godhead. Of course, Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we have to serve him. If we serve him, we'll attain him, we'll go back to Godhead. But actually, what happens? Bhakti means competition. Krishna tries to defeat us by serving us. And we try to defeat Krishna by serving Krishna. In this competition, most of the time devotees win. Many times I said, right? But sometimes Krishna also wins. When Arjuna told Krishna, my lord, put the chariot between the two armies, taxi driver. Krishna said, thank you, sir. And Krishna put the chariot between the two armies. Now tell me what should I do? Let me see. That time Arjuna was defeated and Krishna won. On Janmashtami, you are fasting, afternoon Chappan Bhog, evening Chappan Bhog, night. So Krishna is eating and enjoying, you are serving, fasting and serving. Who is winning? Devotees are winning. Then 12:30 Aarti, you're jumping up and down, dancing, tears are flowing. Krishna says, you served me, I also served you. I gave you all the happiness. Barabar ho gaya. That's how immediately Krishna reciprocates. You know? So, now Krishna is telling, Bhavanam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvamiti samatma surlabha. After many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes. And all that is, such a great soul is very rare. Don't think you have become Krishna conscious in this lifetime, continuing from previous lifetime. Bhavanam Janmanamante. I want to enjoy, but every lifetime, old age, disease and death, old age, disease and death. Who is behind this? Krishna is behind it. Okay, let me worship him. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Krishna is the cause of all causes, source of everything. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadradar Govinda Sarva Karana Karana is the cause of all the causes, not few causes. Blade of grass doesn't move without Krishna. So who is the great soul? A person who accepts Krishna as the cause of all causes. He is a great soul. And okay, then what about others? You have become a Krishna devotee. So you accept Krishna as the all and end all. About others. Verse 20 to 30 is about Devatas. If you really understand 20 to 30, it will change your life also. Ready? Today we'll finish with this, Devatas, demigods, you know, those whose intelligence has been stolen by material desires, surrender unto Devatas, demigods, following particular rules and regulations of worship according to their nature. Kamastaiste Radhagnanam prapadyante anya devata. Who will worship Devatas? I want wealth, Kubher. You worship Kubher. I want spouse, you worship Uma. I want husband, you worship Shiva. I want what else? Health, you worship sun god. Kama means desire. In my childhood, you should worship Saraswati. The moment you graduate, no need. I'm already graduated. But if you're married, my children need Saraswati. But of course, Lakshmi is evergreen heroine. Other people want, so those who want wealth, Lakshmi. But for people who worship Lakshmi without Krishna or Narayan, that Lakshmi is Durga. That money will bring so much suffering to you. People don't understand that. So there is one devotee, Mahatlal, Rishikesh Mahatlal, he says this. When Lakshmi ji wants to come to my home, I said, wait. Mother, you want to come to my home the way you came to Ayodhya or the way you entered Lanka? When Sita ji entered Lanka, that is Durga. She took everything, destroyed. But when she entered Ayodhya to serve Ram, that is Lakshmi, Ayodhya flourished. In other words, if you have a lot of money and you utilize it in Krishna's service, and she will become that Lakshmi, she will become Lakshmi. But if you have a lot of money, you start enjoying that bar and restaurant, this bar and restaurant, and then she'll become Durga, and she'll give you trouble. Anyway, let us not change the topic. Kamasa is the Jnanam prapadyante anya devata. So, most of the time, devatas, devatas results are temporary. Devatas results are very temporary. Amma.
Aishwarya means the true Aishwarya means Krishna Bhakti, right? So we asked Lakshmi Devi, true Aishwarya means she gives no.
True. So if you ask me, Lakshmi, take me to Krishna, that's very good. Or you have a lot of money, utilize it in Krishna's service, that is very good too. If you engage Lakshmi's Chanchala, if you utilize Lakshmi in the service of Narayan, she likes it very much. When you utilize Lakshmi in the service of Narayan, why not? Maharaj Amrish, they're all emperors. But why they're occupying pages of Bhagavatam? They know very well, by their good fortune, they become emperors by Krishna's grace. So they utilized everything for preaching. They utilized everything for preaching. So they would, especially Maharaj Amrish, he could have employed so many servants. He would personally mop with his own hands the temple. Karo Harer Mandir Marjana Dishu. He could have engaged anybody to mop the floor, but he personally would mop the floor. Maharaj Prataprudra could have asked anybody to sweep the road for Jagannath. But I am the servant, my lord, so he swept the road. So these emperors, what they did, whatever their opulence they got, they fully utilized in Krishna's service. Right? So, but the real bhakti is, Prabhupada is writing, a kama sarva kama va moksha kama vadarade tivrena bhakti yogena yajat purusha param. You don't need to approach devatas. You approach Krishna. You don't have any desire. You want pure bhakti? Krishna. You have so many desires. Instead of asking devatas, go to Krishna only. Krishna will give you what you need. Krishna will not give you what you want. Krishna will give you what you need, not what you want. So, why, okay, for example, I always give this example. I know you have a son or you yourself, you got addicted to smoking. So you tell your friend, hey, bring a 555 packet, $10. One day your friend is behind you, you're working, you take the $10 and 555 packet, you bring it, and you turn back your father. First he'll take the $10 and he'll eat 555 times. Why? But if you go to shop and give $10, they say, are you 21 years? Yes. Then they'll give you because you're paying. Devatas are like that. They don't see what is good for you. Because you are worshipping perfectly, they'll give you whatever you are praying for. But you don't see whether it is good or not. Krishna is not like that. He'll give you what you need. And sometimes if it's not good for you, he'll take it from you also. So first thing is, nobody approaches demigods for pure devotional service, let me tell you. How many of you understood? Nobody approaches demigods. My Lord, give me, I don't have any desire, just to, I'm doing it for your pleasure. Nobody is like that. Yes or no? So then, I want everyone to read this. I am in everyone's not a super soul. As soon as one desires to worship some demigod, I make his faith steady so that he can devote himself to particular deity. Krishna is very renounced. I want to worship Ganesha. Krishna says, go to Ganesha. I want to worship Muruga. Go to Muruga. Who is encouraging that? Krishna. Krishna is renounced. Why? One day they'll come to me. Endowed with such faith, he endeavors to worship particular demigod, obtains his desires. But actually, these benefits are bestowed by me alone. Muruga, Kartikeya, and Ganesha, Lord Shiva, nobody can give you without Krishna's sanction. That is what Krishna is telling. How many of you are hearing this first time? Or you heard this before? Heard this before. Good. Without Krishna's sanction, even Lord Brahma and Shiva cannot give everything. And Krishna is telling, men of small intelligence worship devatas. Their fruits are limited and temporary. Those who worship devatas, this first point, let me tell you. If you worship devatas, their fruits are limited and temporary. Can anyone explain how? First of all, people who worship demigods, they think they are this body. Sukha sampatti karave. Give me green card, then yellow card, then red card, then credit card. All the cards will end with body only. Yes or no? So there, actually I'll tell you, one day I went to somebody's home. I will not tell the names. They asked me to pray for something. And I said, I'll pray for them. And exactly 3 months later, I lost my voice. I became dumb. That time she called me and said, please, can you help me? I said, I can't help. I'm dumb. No, what happened? She explained everything and I said, I know one doctor, she can help you. So whatever they asked me to pray, but of course, 2 months later, the Prabhu passed away. It's almost 20 years now. So whatever they asked me to pray had no value, no meaning now. So the point is, devatas, our fruits are limited and temporary. They don't last long. And very important point. There is an organization in India that says you worship anybody and result is same. Cheating actually. This verse says, those who worship devatas go to the planet of their devatas, but my devotees ultimately reach my planet. If you worship Krishna, you'll go back to Godhead. But if you worship devatas, you'll go to their planet, which is part of a cycle of birth and death. हमने understood. Yanti devartanda pitri yanti pitrata bhutani yanti pidecha yanti madhyajino pimam. So,
Sadashiva Lokam is spiritual world.
huh?
Sadashiva Lokam is in spiritual world, isn't it? Sadashiva.
But if you worship Lord Shiva in a proper understanding, if you understand Lord Shiva as an expansion of Sankarshan, and if you worship with that mood, yes. But most of the people, they worship Lord Shiva as a Devata, Mahadev. When you worship Lord Shiva as Mahadev, and people approach Lord Shiva because he's Bhola Shankar, they worship him for material benefits. And Lord Shiva gives also, as Mahadev.
Okay.
But how many people approach Lord Shiva as a Sadashiva coming from Sankarshan? Understanding?
Oh, got it, Prabhu. Got it.
Thank
In
you.
text 22, it says, but actuality, these benefits bestowed by me alone. So, Hiranyakashipu got boons from Brahma. So, that means Krishna has sanctioned those boons?
Yes. Actually, no, Krishna sanctioned those boons so that Hiranyakashipu would act as a drama very powerfully.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Actually, Hiranyakashipu acted much more powerful than what he got, He got Oscar award also. He really terrorized the universe like anything. I'm joking. One time, Srila Prabhupada, when Narasimha Chaturdasi, Prabhupada said, because of Sriman Hiranyakashipu, Narasimha appeared. He said Sriman Hiranyakashipu because he's Jay and Vijay in the previous life, right? So, but he acted very ferociously. Now, Krishna is telling, first of all, devatas are in the material world. Their results are temporary. Krishna's results are eternal, pure bhakti, and Krishna's position as Supreme Personality of Godhead is eternal. You all should know devatas' positions are temporary. Even their positions are temporary. Of course, exception is Lord Shiva, no doubt. Devata Indra is not a name. Indra is a position. Today's Indra's name is Purandhara. Next Indra will be Bali Maharaj. Today's moon god name is Soma. And today's sun god name is Vivaswana. So likewise, these are not the names, but they are positions. Of course, they live a very long time though. But they also die. But their positions are temporary. But Krishna is an eternal position, Supreme Personality of Godhead, and that position doesn't change. And Krishna's results are eternal. Krishna gives what we need. Krishna doesn't give what we want. So, but then unintelligent, this is actually very intelligent. Unintelligent men who do not know me perfectly think that I, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was impersonal before and have now assumed this personality due to their small knowledge. They do not know my higher nature, which is imperishable and supreme. There is another organization actually in India. They think Krishna is actually Brahman, and from Brahman Krishna came as Krishna. But Krishna is rejecting that. There is an organization actually that says, and this is the verse. Everyone. Nam prakasa sarvasya yogamaya samavrita modayam na vijanati lokoyam ajamobhyayam. Krishna is telling, I'm never manifest to foolish and unintelligent. For them, I'm covered by mental potency. Therefore, they do not know that I'm unborn and infallible. Krishna is always covered by internal potency. You cannot see Krishna. So Krishna says he will reveal himself to those people whom he wants to reveal. There is a verse in Isopnishat. Hiranmayena patrena satyasyapi yatam mukam tattvam poshana pavrano satyadharmaya drishtaye. Then this verse says, "Oh my Lord, the light is so powerful, I cannot see you behind. Reduce your Brahman effulgence so that I can see you behind." Krishna is first. Brahman effulgence is the next. Not the otherwise. How many of you understand? There is one more verse in 11th chapter Bhagavad Gita and 12th chapter Bhagavad Gita. You know, I am the source of impersonal Brahman. You know, what is that verse? Brahmano hi pratishtaham amritasya cha vyasya cha sasatasya cha dharmasya sukhe kantikasya cha. Arjuna, I am the source of impersonal Brahman. You know, so how many of you are understanding? Understanding, right? Any other question? Why are demigod worshippers less intelligent? They are unaware of Krishna. They think that the demigod is supreme. So they don't know Krishna. Ask for temporary benefits. But I have a question for all of you. One should respect demigods according to their position and request them for spiritual help. I have a question for all of you. So, for example, Ganeshji clears obstacles. So what should you do? Go to Ganeshji and say, "My Lord, clear my, I have so many problems in bhakti. Remove my obstacles so that I can worship Krishna nicely." Agree or not? Gopis worshipped Katyayani to have Krishna as a husband. So there is nothing wrong giving respect, whatever respect the police. If you call police as police, there is nothing wrong. But you should not call police as Inspector General. Yes or no? So Devatas are all empowered representatives of Krishna. So if you understand that, you give the respect they deserve. Why not? I want to show a small thing before we go forward. Should I show that?
Daily खेती वाला meet our
कौन तो मैंने
ये भी
இந்த पूरा सारी नहीं so this waste of time.
Can everyone see this? Excuse me, please. So if Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, what about others? We have 4 tattvas. Please listen. Super soul, Vishnu tattva. Krishna, Vishnu, Matsya, and Nrsimha, they all come from Vishnu tattva. And Shakti tattva. The source of Shakti tattva is Radharani. Then source of Shambhu tattva is Lord Shiva. And the source of Jiva tattva is Jiva tattva, 4th one. Dev Brahma. Can everyone see the screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
This is very important. We should understand this clearly. Vishnu tattva, super soul is actually Vishnu tattva, Shakti tattva, Shambhu tattva, and Jiva tattva. There are 4. Now, so many times I showed this. From Krishna comes Balramji, then Sankarshan Pradyumna Vasudeva Narayan. I showed this first day, we saw that. But we saw these things. What about demigods? So Bill Gates has sales head, finance head, marketing head, purchase head, country head, R&D head. Likewise, Krishna also CEO. Water minister is Indra. Electricity minister is Surya. Power minister is Agni. Varuna, water minister. Wind minister Vayu. Finance minister Lakshmi. Home minister Durga. Defense minister Kartikeya. Education minister Saraswati. Placement minister Yamaraj. Construction minister Brahma. So, Krishna is one. Demigods are 33 crores. Krishna is eternal. Demigods are subject to death. Krishna's nature is enjoyment. Demigods, Krishna doesn't do anything. He always plays on the flute. You've seen? So the people, in the office, they'll be working very hard. In the evening, boss comes. He wants the model. Kitna paisa aaya? Nikalo. He'll put all the money and he'll go away. You see any devata? Lord Shiva has a trident. Kumar Swami also has a, some lancer in his hand. Everyone has weapons. Only one person, one German came to India. And he saw everyone. Durga Devi also Trishul. But when he went to Saga, he and saw Krishna is playing on the flute. He doesn't know weapons. He said, this is God. He doesn't have any job, He has some duty, Flute bajate rahunga main. But you guys take care of all these things. So, Krishna means enjoyment, demigods administration. Krishna's spiritual world. What is that place? Golok Vrindavan. What is that verse? Golok even se deklatn pota no Bhagavad Gita. Huh? Mamai Vamsa, sorry, Yadgatvan is what is that first word? Yadgatvan Nivartante Tadham.
Mame
No. Yadgatvan Nivartante
न तद्भासते सूर्य.
Natadbhasite Surya. Thank you, Prabhu. Who is this?
Sugandha.
Thank you. Natadbhasite Surya Nashankanapaka Yadgatvan Nivartante Tadhaparam. But Devatas, even the heavenly planets, still they're all in the material world. They're subject to destruction. And Krishna is eternally supreme. Devatas' positions are temporary. And Krishna means love. Demigods means material desire. And Krishna is eternal. Demigods' fruits are temporary and material. Krishna gives us what we need. Demigods give us what we want. So nature of the body, we saw all these things. That is it. So, but we respect the police constable along with police commissioner. Similarly, we respect demigods, but our worship only to Krishna. You got my point? So, Daksha worshipped Krishna, but he disrespected Lord Shiva. He paid heavy price. You should not disrespect Devatas, because they are very empowered representatives of Krishna. Now, Krishna is telling, Jara Marana Mokshaya Mama Sritya Yatanti Te Brahma Tadvidu Kritsnam Adhyatmam Karma Chakilam. Intelligent persons who are endeavoring for liberation from old age and death take refuge in me in devotion service. They're actually Brahman because they entirely know everything about transcendental activities. So if you want to become free from cycle of birth and death, worship Krishna. And that is the last verse. Krishna is telling, those in full consciousness of me, who know me, the Supreme Lord, to be the governing principle of material manifestation of demigods and all the methods of sacrifice, can understand and know me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, even the time of death. So, without confusion, we should understand, take shelter of Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to this world to deliver everyone. He gave this process. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Lord Chaitanya gave this Hare Krishna mantra. And if you worship Lord Chaitanya, and you want to go to Narayan, that's fine. Just worship Lord Chaitanya. He'll accelerate the process. But Lord Chaitanya personally came to take everyone back to Krishna Loka Goloka Vrindavan by giving Raja Bhakti, Raja Prem. But if you have other desires, you want to go to Ram Loka, worship Lord Chaitanya. He'll take you to Ram's planet too. You want to worship Narayan, worship Lord Chaitanya, chant Hare Krishna mantra. You'll go to Narayan also. Common of your understanding. This is very important point. So, but of course, Lord Chaitanya's grace, the doors were liberated, the doors from Goloka Vrindavan are never open. Now they opened it, and they flooded everyone with love of God. That point one has to understand. But you have attraction for Narayan, chant Hare Krishna and worship Lord Chaitanya, will take you back to Him. No problem. Worship Ram, you want to go back to Ram, that is fine too. Worship Lord Chaitanya and chant Hare Krishna. But you want to go back to Krishna, Goloka Vrindavan, that is also possible, chant Hare Krishna. That's a very important point of consideration. Hare Krishna. The chapter is over, same chapter. Any question or comment? Anyone has any question? No? So,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, you have said that there are 4 tattvas. Super soul tattva, which is Vishnu tattva, and then a soul tattva, which is Jeev tattva, Shiv tattva, and Shakti tattva. So I am not getting the background of tattva, that there are 4 type of tattva and what they are doing in general. So I'm little not very clear on tattva part.
Thank you, Ma. Basically, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? Bhagavat Tattva. But Krishna is that Supreme Lord. But in India, we know so many devatas. What about their category? So, for example, some people know Durga. Some people know Brahma. Some people know Indra, Chandra. Some people know Lord Shiva. But they are not in that category of Supreme Personality of Godhead. You're understanding?
Yes, Prabhuji.
But Vishnu Tattva is directly from Krishna. Krishna has 2 expansions. Swa Amsa, Vibhinna Amsa. Swa Amsa means self-expansions. They're all Vishnu Tattva. Super soul category. Vibhinna Amsa means the Jivas, we the Jivas. So, but of course, what is that? Shakti Tattva, Krishna, we speak on this Radhashtami. Krishna expands from Krishna. Radharani is his internal energy, Antaranga Shakti. Radharani, the way Krishna is source of Vishnu Tattva, Radharani is a source of Shakti Tattva. In other words, Krishna is energetic. Radharani is that energy. That energy is also 2 types. If you connect electricity to heater, it will heat up. Connect electricity to refrigerator, it will make the things cold. But electricity is different from heater cold. So likewise, Radharani, Lakshmi ji is from Radharani, Antaranga Shakti, Yogamaya. Mahamaya, Durga is also from Radharani, vital energy. That is only separate delineation there, demarcation there. Jivas, we are all Jivas, all the Devatas are actually Jivas. Brahma is also Jiva. But only difference is Lord Shiva. Shiva is a Shambhu Tattva. Kshiram yada dadivikara visheshat yogan Sanjayate nihitrata vratakashteto yasamvata vidada samapayati karyat govindamadi purusham tam bhajami. Milk. What is your unique position? Milk plus little lemon juice is a yogurt. Dahi. But yogurt cannot become milk. But milk can become yogurt. So Krishna plus Maya, Vishnu plus Maya is Lord Shiva. You understand? So Shiva voluntarily comes under the influence of Maya so that we are all injected into the material world. All the Baddha Jivas, conditioned souls who declared rebellion on Krishna in the spiritual world, they are all brought into this world through the agency of Lord Shiva. That is his primary duty. So it's a separate tattva. You're understanding?
Yes, Prabhuji, trying to understand. Actually, this is very high level, that tattva part is. But yeah. But in general, what tattvas means?
Tattva means truth.
Okay.
So Krishna is, absolute truth, supreme personality of Godhead. Then what about others? Absolute truth is Parama Satyam. That is Krishna.
Okay,
Brahman,
Prabhuji.
Paramatma, Bhagavan. Bhagavan is Krishna. Brahman is his bodily effulgence. Paramatma is Vishnu Tattva. This is Bhagavan. Then what about us, Jiva? Separated expansions. Vibhinnamsa. We are also from Krishna, but we are separated. We are also from Krishna, definitely. Mama evamsa jiva loka jiva putta sanatana. Arjuna, all the living entities are my fragmental portions, but we are separate fragmental portions. Imagine the machine has a screw, but the screw falls down on the ground. The screw has no value. Imagine there is a spark of fire within the fire. As long as you're with the fire, you have a value. But when the fire comes out, the spark comes out of the fire, because the tiny, the spark loses its fire. Likewise, today we are all separate from Krishna and we are captured by Maya. That's why suffering. So go back to the fire. Go back to Krishna. You'll be effulgent.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for going in so detail.
Any other question or comment? So we'll end it here. And I have not sent the 3 to 6 assignment, and I'll send it soon. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm traveling, so there are so
Thank you,
many devotees. That's why they didn't join online, I think.